Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about Jeff Bezos, the billionaire.
I wanna be a billionaire.
Is that part of his title now? Do you have to say, well, it's like Sir Elton John, congratulations on your knighthood. Do you have to say Jeff Bezos, billionaire?
No, I just said that.
Okay.
No, he's on the cover of Vogue magazine over in the States with his new fiancée, Lauren Sanchez. There's the photo there. That's them in a truck. You know, he likes to dress like the boys from Yellowstone.
Why has he got a hat on? Why has he got a cowboy hat on?
He always wears the hat. You know, like that's that. Then what's his space project that you're into quite a bit? He's been
You're
up
not thinking
to
of
space.
Elon Musk, are you?
No. He's got one, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's
Tommy?
got Blue Origin.
Oh,
so he went up
Origin,
to
that's it.
space with William Shatner.
He took Shatner up there. Yeah, he's Blue Origin, and then SpaceX with the BFR is Elon Musk. You can work out what the F stands for in Big F rocket.
Well, he's doing all right for himself. So he's on Vogue. That's his new fiancée. He left his wife. She's doing all right for herself as well, I suppose. But I didn't know this, right? He lives... I mean, he's got... His property portfolio is massive. But he lives on an island in Miami, which is known as the Billionaire Bunker Island.
Yeah.
Now, it's called Indian Creek. It's this tiny... tiny little island in Miami. Yeah. And it's got a 24-hour patrol. So like this is a boat. A boat just basically just drives around the island, protecting everyone who lives on it.
Wow.
There is 41 waterfront homes owned by 36 property owners. He's just bought one for $65 million. Jeez. And then he's decided to buy the next door neighbour out for $79 million. Also on the island is Tom Brady is building a bachelor pad at the moment. He bought his block. Yeah, he bought the block of land for $17 million. Yeah, and supposedly he is going to be building a house worth $30-40 million.
And is that next to Jeff? So are they sort of... Will Jeff get the occasional ball over the fence when Brady's training?
He'd be about 500 metres down the road. You got Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner. They've got a couple of places on this island. Yep. Then you've got all these different billionaires that I don't know about, but you've also got Julio Iglesias is on there as well.
Wow.
The man who has said that he slept with around about 3,000 women in his lifetime.
So you would hear at night time, when you hear this music, you don't have to question who's having the party. It's Julio in the shower.
It's Julio. Now, Julio bought a heap of land on this island in the 80s. So he's sold a majority of this land to Jeff Bezos, Tom Brady, Ivanka Trump and all that kind of stuff. So Julio has done really well for himself.
So he's the property king, is he? If you want extra land on the island, you've got to go and see Julio.
You got to go see Julio.
I mean, you might interrupt him because his numbers are still growing on that 3,000. If you hear any women screaming at night, that's Julio again.
He'd be at the age now as well, Julio, where he's just on an island by himself. Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse. He's right next to Jeff Bezos. So I think Bezos has bought the 2 blocks of land next to Julio. Then you got Tom Brady down the road, and then you got the Trumps around the corner. Who would be the ones that are out of place, I suppose, on that island? Is it Tom Brady? I mean, he's a pretty cool dude.
You kind of want to live it. He is cool, and he's referred to as the GOAT. And I would have thought he'd want to be amongst some younger people that were sort of part of the arts possibly and more of the creative type instead of an older crowd, especially if Jeff's getting around in a buggy with that hat on.
That is unbelievable.
Mr. Bezos, billionaire.
Miami's Billionaire Bunker Island.
Should we do
Indian Creek.
Do a show from there next year, Tommy?
Oh, I love
Get
that.
everybody on.
First class and 50k, Tommy, to Indian Creek, the and Billionaire Bunker next year.
A private serenade from Enrique.
Well,
Julio.
Julio, yeah. I mean, you could actually win this, Tommy, which is exciting. You could buy a block of land there if you won $50,000 in our Shake the Tree before 8:30.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, if every bauble fell off the tree, you could go and buy an Indian Creek.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.